Welcome to the international webinar on intellectual property rights. Thanks for joining today. Hello everyone. On behalf of Institute of Professional Excellence and Management, I, Ritu Saxena, extend a warm welcome to the webinar on intellectual property rights organized by Entrepreneurship and Innovation Club and R&D Cell with Management Department of IPEM, Ghaziabad, with reference to academic entrepreneurial innovation in collaboration with GMA and CII. Now, I would like to give a brief introduction about our esteemed institute. Established as an eminent educational institute, Institute of Professional Excellence and Management is aimed at imparting value-based education all across India, excelling quality standards. The success story of IPM is turning into a saga of excellence. Backed by knowledge and well-learned faculty, the college advances innovation and excellence by organizing intellectual sessions, spirited and acrimonious debates, interactive lectures, and other programs, industry-centered approach, meticulously fabricated curriculum, student-oriented teaching, comprehensive lessons, and other valuable approaches, written by India's best college, put it at the best highest podium. Now, I would like to proudly inform you that IPM is going to organize International e-conference on 27th January 2024 on paradigm shift in business and management, challenges and opportunities of quality sustenance and enhancement in higher management education, in association with Nilay Field Consultancy and Training, Malaysia, and Ghaziabad Management Association. Now, I would like to invite the convener of the webinar, Dr. Mona Sahai, for the welcome address. Over to you, Mona ma'am.
Thank you, Ritu ma'am, for the honor. I am Dr. Mona Sahai. On behalf of IPM Group of Institutions, welcome our esteemed speaker, Ms. Pooja Kumar, who is a registered patent agent by Government of India and also a facilitator and mentor for so many entrepreneurs. I also welcome all our participants who have showed their interest in this webinar. And it is only because of participants that webinars happen. So my heartiest welcome to all of you, dear participants. And these days we see the government, several financial institutions, and even so many bodies, they are supporting entrepreneurs in so many ways. And this international webinar is actually one of the ways in order to contribute in the same direction. And I hope this webinar will serve the purpose, will greatly contribute in serving this purpose of helping entrepreneurs. So without taking much time, I request Ritu ma'am to take over. Over to you, Ritu ma'am.
Thank you, Mona ma'am. Now I would like to give a brief introduction of today's speaker, Ms. Pooja Kumar, the founder and director of Innov Intellect LLP, established in 2017, is a distinguished professional in the field of intellectual property rights. Additionally, she is a registered patent agent and startup facilitator accredited by the Government of India. Ms. Pooja Kumar has made remarkable contribution to intellect property right awareness, having conducted more than 300 programs on the subject. In recognition to her exceptional work in the field, she was honored as one of the top women consultants in the year 2020. She has filed close to 1,000 patents. She has mentored various startups and incubation centers and helped in their patent grant in less than 1 year. She is working as NEPAM facilitator and has successfully conducted more than 50 NEPAM IP awareness programs focused on intellectual property rights, targeting students, faculty members, entrepreneurs, and startups across various universities, colleges, and institutes. Currently, she serves as the mentor for GII PCC, South Africa, where she focuses on creating awareness among law students. Now, without taking further time, I would like to invite Ms. Pooja Kumar to present her views on the topic. And dear participants, your queries will be handled at the end of the session. You can post your queries in the chat box during the sessions. Over to you, ma'am.
थैंक यू मैम आप लोग शेयर करेंगे स्क्रीन पीपीटीज रितु मैम
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, please wait for a minute, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. So very good afternoon to all of you. As ma'am has already given my introduction that I'm working in this field from the last 18 years. And entrepreneur की जो जर्नी होती है that is very very challenging and very tough. But उसके बाद भी if you have a determination or you have a confidence, that doesn't matter कि आप लोग कैसे अपना काम प्रोजेक्ट अपने आइडियाज जो लेके आते हैं जिससे हम अपनी एक स्टार्टअप शुरू करते हैं. तो बहुत सारे बच्चे, बहुत सारे इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट, बहुत सारे एक मतलब किसी के दिमाग में भी जो आइडियाज होते हैं कई बार बड़े कंफ्यूज होते हैं कि मैम ये पेटेंट होगा, ये कॉपीराइट करना है, ये ट्रेडमार्क करना चाहिए, क्या करना चाहिए. देखिए, जब भी हम कोई एक स्टार्टअप शुरू करते हैं, जब भी हम कोई कंपनी शुरू करते हैं या एक अपने आइडिया को लेके आगे चलते हैं, तो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट आपको क्या देखना है कि आइडिया में नॉवेल्टी कितनी है, आइडिया ओरिजिनल कितना है, वर्क आपका कितना ओरिजिनल है. ओके, इफ योर वर्क इज नॉट ओरिजिनल, so and if there are already there's something which are already in the public domain, so then nobody can file a patent for the same idea because the duplication of the patent is not there. So to avoid the duplication of the patent, we always, as a patent attorney, patent agent, our duty is to first check the idea whether that idea is novel or not. Now, for example, if you have an idea of IoT based water bottle, okay, so now what this IoT based water bottle, what is the novelty in this? Okay. So the novelty of the invention is that this water bottle tell you or remind you that your intake of water. Okay, suppose I have to take 1 liter water in a day, but I forget due to my busy schedule, I forget to take the water. So this bottle, suppose I have this bottle in my hand. So if I make it an IoT or artificial intelligence, so having the record or the of my body, so this bottle will give me the reminder. They will bottle give me the sensor. Okay, so by sensing, by having a sensor in this, they will give me alarm system to me, ma'am. After 1 hour, after half an hour, they will give me message on my mobile system that you have to drink a water because your body requirement is only like 1 liter. Okay, so these type of concepts that's come into your mind, but we are very confused. Ma'am, can we go for copyright or can we go for patents? So actually, so patent is related to product and process. The government is giving patent only for the product only and second for the process. If you are from the management background, if you are from the chemistry background, pharmaceutical background, biotech background, you may have some product or you may have some processes. So the important thing that again you have to keep in mind, you don't have to go for publication. What happened? The faculty will go for publication first, then they decide to file a patent. The patent office says if you publish your work first in the SCS Coopers or in PubMed or in Elsevier or in any other journals, so you are killing your own novelty because everywhere your work is on the Google. When you type your keyword, you type your title, so the work is already in the public domain. So there is no novelty of your invention. So the patent office says don't disclose your work unless and until you have to file the patent first. So now the important point, you have to file the patent first. After that, you can go for publication of your paper or in any of the journals. Okay, so this is a thumb rule. First file the patent, then you can go for publication. Okay, and now the time period. Like suppose you have already done the publication. Now you came to me that ma'am, sorry, I have already done that publication. Okay, in SCI or Scoopers, but the time period that you have tell me, that if it is not lapsed within 1 year, it is not lapsed 1 year, so now I have a chance to file a patent on the same. So I tell, if your patent, if your paper will publish with the last, like in December you have filed or published any paper, so in 30th December the date will be going to expire within 12 months. Now you have a chance that you can file a patent for the same. Okay, but after the expiry of 12 months you cannot have a chance to file the patent on the same publication, right? This is an important rule that you have to keep in mind. Now, so now next, can we move to next slide? National Intellectual Property mission from the Patent Office is to create a more and more awareness among the students, among the youth, among the colleges and the university, so that you people are more aware about what is IPR, what it comprises. Okay. So now, IPR, intellectual property rights. So next slide. IPR comprises the creation of human mind. जो भी आपके दिमाग में ideas है, any new ideas in your mind. So that comes under intellectual property rights. So we have patents, designs, trademark, GI, copyright, semiconductor integrated circuit and layout designs. So now different IP in a single product. Next slide. So now how different IP in a single product? For example, I'm talking about any product. Okay. So suppose I have one water bottle. So this water bottle, the design of this water bottle comes under industrial design. So to file industrial design, you don't have to give the technology. You just have to give you have to give the photographs. So when you are filing a design in the patent office, we need the pictures of the product. So we have to give the top picture, the bottom picture, the front picture, the back picture, and the left and right side views. So 5, 6 views we have to give for this bottle when we are filing the design. Okay. Now, so this is the logo. You are able to see this logo. You are able to see this name. See. So when you are filing a trademark, okay, when you are starting your own firm, when you are starting your own business, you decide the name of your business. So that name protects on the trademark. The logo, it also protects on the trademark. So trademark protects the brand, trademark protects the shape, trademark protects the logo. Okay. So the rights given for a particular product for 10 years. After 10 years, you have to renew your trademark. Now, third is a technology. So when we are the picture I'm showing you is an Apple laptop. So Apple laptop, the technology used in the Apple phone or in the Apple laptop is a patented technology. So when we are talking about technology, when you are talking about a product, when you're talking about in process that involve technical features that make you non-obvious in the person skilled in art, then you can file a patent for such an idea or for such particular product. So now for a single product, we are having a laptop of Apple phone. So by having the logo, by seeing that logo of Apple, we can recognize it easily. Okay, we can differentiate the brand easily. So for this logo, we can go for trademark. For the technology, we can protect under patent. For the display, for the design of the product, it comes under industrial design. The user manual, when we buy the product, we get some. When we buy the product, we get some, instructions. So it comes under copyright. Now, next slide. So now intellectual property rights. So intellectual property rights with all the resources are using in that to create one intellectual property right. Your brain is using in that to create one product. Okay, and your labor. Okay, so all this comprises the intellectual property right. The very perfect example, Vijay Shekhar Sharma, the Paytm app. Okay, so the Paytm app, it's a revolutionary among the online transaction system. When we have to do online transaction, we don't have any app before that when demonetization comes. So at the time of demonetization, the Paytm, the phone pay, the lot of apps are coming. So to have a transaction through online mode. So now again we have a Uber, we have a Ola, we have a Swiggy, we have Zomato. So there are various ideas that have changed our life. Okay, so these ideas that is not one night idea. So it's have a long the brain involved in this so that to develop one unique idea. So that unique idea we included the intellectual property rights that included brain resources and labor. Next. Now to protect the intellectual property rights, so what is the benefit of this? Like, wow, why are people are rushing to file their ideas? Why they are why they are telling to file your patent. If you don't file your patent, another will can file the patent. What is the importance of that? See, the importance to protect the patent intellectual property right is, if you file the patent, the legal rights start from that day. Okay, somebody copies your idea, somebody copy the design of this bottle. While protection the design, you have a right to sue that person, that how can you use that design? This is my design. I have a design registration. I have a certificate from the government of India. So you cannot use this design on your bottles. So you have a right, when you can have a legal protection, that you can sue that person. You can give a legal notice to that person that you cannot use your design without your permission. So this is the economic and important significance of the intellectual property rights. Next. Next. No, the utilization and commercialization. See, you can start your own startup. Okay, like I have already given the lot of example of Flipkart, Amazon, Make My Trip, and this Zomato, Swiggy. You can start your own venture also. You can license your idea. Okay, suppose you have a copyright on some apps. Okay, suppose IRCTC have their copyright on their algorithm. So whenever we have to plan to to book a ticket, okay. So every time, like suppose if you have to go for Make My Trip and you open the Make My Trip and you want to book a train ticket, so they move to the IRCTC platform. So from there you can use a login ID. Only then they can give the permission to book a ticket. So IRCTC have their own intellectual property rights. So they have the copyright of their that app, booking app. Okay, so if you want to book the tickets for the railway, so you have to take the permission from the IRCTC. Then you can use that software on your system. Okay, so now what is the benefit that IRCTC is giving? The benefit they are taking, that they are giving royalty. Okay, so that is the importance, that if you want to go for, like, now I am running my institute. Okay, now I want to do some payment. So how can I use that payment system? So I can send an email to the Vijay Shekhar Sharma, who is the founder of Paytm, and I told I want to use that Paytm app. Okay, so what is the charges for that? So if I'm taking the app to use in my own system, so I have to take the permission from Vijay Shekhar Sharma, or whenever they are giving a permission, so they will take some charges from you. Okay, at the time of transaction. So this is the benefit. Like, why apps are getting registered? What is the benefit? If you register your app, if you develop any software algorithm, and you find that software algorithm has some potential, commercial potential, so what you can do, you first register your copyright. After that, you can give that software to any company who are interested to take over and to take the license, and after getting the license, you get the royalty. So this is the benefit you are getting from any patents, copyrights, and designs. Next. So how the common person is getting benefit? Because if I'm talking about in terms of academics, like if faculty is filing a patent, they have given good points in the in promotion, that they have a 10 patents or 12 patents. So they will add value in their CV. They will add value in their professional journey. Okay, when a student file a patent, they can start your own startup. So again, they add a value to their CV. Now, businessman, the perspective of the business person is very different, because the entire story depends on the idea. So, if idea is novel, so they first want to protect their idea before disclosing into the public, before disclosing the product in the public. Okay, so very good example of Hawkins. Have you seen Hawkins in your home? Still today, they have written patent pending. On the back of the site, they have the patent pending on the that cover of the Hawkins cooker. So this is the main concept. Then when Hawkins launched its cooker, so they have filed a patent. So by writing a patent pending, they are they are they are telling the third party that you cannot use our design, you cannot use our idea, because it is already patent filed. So the perspective of the business person is very different from the academic point of view. Next, what is actually a patent? A patent is a certificate which is given by the government of India. They are giving to you because you have developed something which is very new. So for the new invention, you are giving a patent. So next slide, ma'am. Patents are granted by the given by the government of India. They are exclusive right that stop other person from making, using, and exercising your invention. You cannot use or make your invention without the permission. So invention for a limited period of time in exchange for a disclosing in a patent. Okay, right to exclude other from using your invention, and owners have a qualified right to use the invention. Okay, next. So this patent is not a very new term. In previous year, 18th century, also the Britishers has started this patent concept. So Britishers are the first person who started this patent filing process. So they came that when that at the past time people are doing some innovations. Okay, so Britishers want to protect, like you want to protect your invention, you have to protect your idea. Otherwise, the other person can copy your idea. So in Brit so nine so then at so our Indian Patent Act 1970 was enacted at that time. So and we are people, we as a attorney, we as an agent work on that Patent Act 1970. So every terms and conditions which was fulfilled by the inventor, all will be listed in the Indian Patent Act 1970. Next slide. So famous inventors. Next. Famous inventors, थॉमस एल्वा एडिसन, ओके, अलेक्जेंडर ग्राहम बेल जिन्होंने टेलीफोन डेवलप किया, राइट ब्रदर्स एरोप्लेन, लुइस पास्चर रेबीज वैक्सीन, अलेक्जेंडर फ्लेमिंग पेनिसिलिन. So these are the famous Indian inventors. They have filed a patent. So 1856, George Alfred D. Penning, a civil engineer, that have filed a patent for the efficient pankha pulling machine. Okay, next. So nano car again is example. Vaccines, we have a patent and this product. Okay, any product. So if you have any product in your mind that you want to go for patent, you have a right for a patent. Next. So these are another examples. These are another examples. Okay, now the patent filing process. Next. So what is the patent filing process? What are the forms required? These are the forms required: Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 5, Form 18. You don't have to worry about the forms. We will help you in filing the form. We will help you in patent filing process. Only just you have to give the idea to us. We will do the novelty check. After getting the novelty check, we'll send you the invention disclosure form. You have to fill that invention disclosure form. After filling that invention disclosure form, we will do the drafting part. After drafting the patent application, we will file all the forms. We will fill all the forms with the details of the inventor and applicant. We'll send back to you the inventor to get it signed by the inventor. After getting the sign from the inventor side, we will file the application and you get the application receipt from the patent office. Next, for regarding the filing fees for the patent filing is 1,600 for the natural person if you are a startup, and 8,000 for the large entity. And Form 18 is the examination fees, that is 4,000, and for the large entity, the fees is 20,000. So total cost will be 5,600, and for large entity, the total cost will be 28,000. Next, to file a patent, we have this link, ipindia.nic.in. You have to go to this link. You have to click on this link. Next, you have to give the user ID and password. You move to this slide. This is Controller General of Patent, Designs and Copyright. Again, so we have to fill the username. इसमें दिग्विजय वो होता है मार्कर मार्कर टाइप का Okay, so we have to give the username and password here. After giving the username password, next slide, we have a different options here. Like you are a startup, you have to fill the startup category. Small entity, applicant is a female candidate, government organizations, or a PCT applications. Next, patent filing, a whole process will be like this. The next slide, you have an idea, you file the patent application. If you have an idea, you can file a provisional application. If you have a complete idea, you can file a complete application. After filing the complete application, your patent will be published in the Patent Office Journal. Okay. So after the expiry of 18 months, but if you go for early publication, Form 9, the patent will be published within 1 month. After publication, we can go for Form 18. Now here we have a very important point. Like if you have a female candidate or a government organization, then you can go for expired patent, where your patent will be granted within a year. Okay. So next, if you want to file a patent in the expired mode, you have to file a Form 18A. Okay. Next, after filing a Form 18A, you can, like, this is the examination process which is taken by the patent office, the formal examination, the technical examination. They will see whether your invention is novel or not, and based on that, they will send you the FER report. So these are the technical examination. Next, we have a basic timeline that you have to follow during the filing of the patents. So next we have a designs. So designs I have already discussed regarding the water bottle. So if you have any designs that's a picture of any product, like any car design, any sofa design, any cycle design or watch design, then you can go for industrial design. So for industrial design, a set of articles also be there. Like for example, I have a list of cup and plate. Okay, you have some logo that you want to put that logos on the cup and plate. So you have a set of articles where you can find the industrial design. So these are the example, like the sofa, the water bottle, the mask, all come under industrial design. These are designs of an article. So these are the set of an article where you want to put the flower on your each plate and cups. So you have these designs. Okay. So now the Tanish jewelry is the best example. Bombay Dang bed sheets, okay, and Malabar gold jewelries, the car, the Honda car, or any other unique design that you want. Then you, when you buy a bicycle or when you buy any bike, so we attract the major designs of a bike. Okay, so if you think that the sporty look of the design is very good, the sporty look of the bike is very nice, you want to buy that designs. You want to buy that bike because of that design, attractive designs and looks. Okay. So now the fees for design registration is 10,000 total, 10,000. The government fees is 1,000 and 4,000. Okay. So next we have different forms. So this is electronic filing. So again, the Calcutta Patent Office take care about the design applications. And so we have different physical filing offices also, where Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and Calcutta take care of the physical filings. Now everything is online. So you don't have to worry about physical filing. You have to go to the patent office. Okay, we don't have to go to the patent office. Just you have to give you have a username and password. You can open the website, go to the ipindia.nic.in design filing portal. You put your username and password. You can file the design automatically online mode by paying the 1,000 payment for the individual. And if the university is going to file the design, the 4,000 amount is taken by the patent office. Next. So this is the fees. And next, this is the schematic diagram which we required when we filing the design. This is the example of teapot here. Ma'am, can you please? Yes. This is the example of teapot here. So the same example I have given, that if you want to go for design, so you have to give the, diagrams, like I'm just showing. I have some diagrams in my book. Just wait. Yeah. See, this is the eye drop container. So can you be able to see? Yes. Yeah.
Ma'am,
This is
a little
visible.
bit because your background is blurred, so that is why it is showing very blurred. So for that, ma'am, the background should be removed. The blurred background should be removed.
अच्छा अच्छा वो अच्छा अच्छा एक मिनट रुको कैसे दिखेगा, कैसे होगा ये? चूज वीडियो फिल्टर. अभी ठीक है? नहीं.
There's a still blurred. जहाँ से आपका video start होता है, there you can
हाँ
choose it. There's a small drop down arrow. There you
हाँ
can click,
चूज.
and then there is an option showing blur my background. So you can just remove it. Where,
Okay.
yeah,
Blur
where you
stop.
from
Blur
where
my background.
from where you start your video. There is an option.
अभी
ना
ठीक है,
where-
अभी ठीक है. देखो. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
little
I think now it is visible, na? See, this
bit.
is the eye bottle. Okay, this is the eye drop container. Okay, now this is a title. When we are filing the design in the patent office, the title should be very short. It should be not long in the patent filing. Like if we are filing a patent, we have to keep the title IoT based this. Okay, IoT based agriculture monitoring device, or like that. So in patent, we have a word limit of 15 words, but in design, the title should be very short. It is only related to that picture of that bottle. Okay, so the eye drop container is a design, and this is a design. Okay, eye drop. So we can have a line diagram, we can have actual pictures. Now here we have to give the name of the inventor, the name of the person who have designed this application, and here we have to give in the sheet numbers. Like we have to give the top view, bottom view. This is the right view. Okay, this is the right view, and again we have to submit. This is the left view. Okay, this is the left view. So we have to give in 4 to 5 views to the patent office. So if you have any designs in your mind that ma'am, we also have some designs. So you have to make these designs in the illustrated form, in the line diagram form, or you can have actual designs. So this is the right view. Okay. So these type of designs we will file in the patent office, and this is my signature because I, as a patent agent, on the behalf of on your application, I take care all the responsibilities of filing, prosecution, and hearing. So at the end of the day, we will get this certificate. Next slide, ma'am. So after filing the design, we get this certificate. So this is the yellow certificate we are getting from the patent office for the designs. Okay. Next. So after that design filing, you can say design pending, and after that design registered, that it is registered at the publication journal. The same like the paper is published in the SCI or Scoopers, same our designs are also published in the Indian Patent Office journal. Next. So next we have a category of trademark. So I have already discussed about the trademarks. Trademarks are the different, different combinations of the words, different combination of the logos or any shape like Kit Kat shape. Okay, so here we have a different examples like MACD, the logo of the MACD, the color combination again is protected under trade dress, like the color combination of MACD, red and yellow is again registered under trade dress, so that you cannot use the combination in you. If you want to open your own burger company, you cannot use the same design. Okay, so Cadbury have filed a trade dress combination for the purple color. So if you are going to open your chocolate company, you cannot use the wrapping color of the Cadbury, the purple color in your chocolates. Okay, so same we have an Adidas, the Nike, the Google, the name, the word that you have decided to open your business. So that name protects under trademark. Okay, so next after filing the trademark, we can write TM on your product, and when it get registered, it completed into circle R. So next, so very good example, if you have a Bisleri bottle, so in the Bisleri bottle in the right hand side we see R, so it means it is registered. So I have one diary where it is Code Dwar. It's a one college diary. So see, you have seen that logo. So this logo protects under trademark, and the word mark is also get registered in the trademark. If you want to protect the both things, you can have a both protection of the trademark as well as a logo. Next. So trademark registration is very important, because when you are, if you are not protecting your trademark, another person can copying your trademark very easily. You cannot stop that person. The very good example here is Starbucks and Sardarji Baksh. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. Just wait. I'm sharing my screen. दिविजय फोन लेना उधर से. यहाँ पे देखो सरदार जी बख्श and Starbucks. My screen is visible to all of you, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Trademark infringement case. Okay, so so यहाँ पे आप देखिए. So देखिए सरदार जी बख्श और कॉफी और ये स्टारबक्स, तो इनके ऊपर ट्रेडमार्क इन्फ्रिंजमेंट केस फाइल हुआ. स्टारबक्स इज वेल नोन ब्रांड. उन्होंने देखा कि कोई हमारे लोगों को यूज कर रहा है कॉफी ब्रांड्स के लिए. सो सरदार जी बख्श ने क्या किया, दिल्ली में 50 आउटलेट खोल दिए उनका लोगो यूज करते हुए. So when the Starbucks is already well-known brand, when they find that somebody is using the similar trademark, okay, on for the coffee outlets, though just filed the case for the Sardarji Baksh and said that you have to change the logo. You cannot use the same logo. You are misguiding the people. You are, creating a confusion in the market that this logo is resembled to the Starbucks. So that is why if you have a trademark, you can sue the other person very easily. You can stop the other person by sending a legal notice, or you can claim the damages from the court also. That like by because this person, because I have a market in my from the last 10 years I have a market for this particular product, or I have now become a brand. So now if the second person is coming and utilizing my name, so it will ruin my business also. It will have, mentally you can have a stress on that. Mentally you can also affect your this thing. So that is why now that is why trademark is very important. Again, a very important case come agar Devitol versus Dettol. Devitol versus Dettol. So again, a student from the Himachal. Okay. So they have used the same logo. See, have you seen this? Did you see this? Devitol. So they again is a conflicting trademark between the Dettol versus Devitol. The Dettol, when find out that somebody has copied my name without our permission and they are using the same color also. So again, they have filed a case for this Devitol. So they are manufacturing the hand sanitizer during the COVID situation, COVID times. So these are the, you cannot use this without their permission. So they, after US based global coffee chain Starbucks filed a suit in July against Delhi based Sardarji Baksh for allegedly copying the name and famous logo for the two male mermaid. The latter has agreed to change its name. Sardarji Baksh has agreed to run its business under the trademark Sardarji Baksh. Okay. So now next, I just wanted to show one video from the patent office to get the more concept clear. Avishkar Nani IP video. So ma'am, can you please play this video or I can play? So the voice is coming there or not? I don't know. Just I've shared my screen.
Ma'am, the voice is
See?
not coming. So while sharing,
अभी
ma'am,
देखो,
you can stop
अभी
sharing.
देखो मैम आ रही है? Yes.
No, ma'am. Actually, आपको ना जब आप वीडियो शेयर
मैं
करोगे ना,
आपको
उस टाइम
मैम आप डालिए ऊपर जरा, ये डालिए आईपी नानी आविष्कार एपिसोड. मैम लिंक शेयर किया, आप जरा लिंक प्ले कर दीजिए सबके लिए. I'm stop my sharing here. यार स्टॉप. लिंक मैं यहाँ पे डालूं क्या मैम? आईपी नानी आविष्कार डाल दीजिए आप.
Yes, ma'am. Just a minute, I'm doing.
So there's a very good video from the patent office they have made to clear the concept of intellectual property rights or about patents only. So there's a one, there's two characters in this. One is Nani, because they have taken the IP Nani concept, because Nani, in our houses know everything. Okay, so they have one character IP Nani, they have a Nati or the Devta we can say. So one is Avishka. The name of that character is Avishka. So he's discussing with the Nani that what is patent, how we can go to file a patent, so all these concepts. So can you, so please watch this video.
उस दिन की शुरुआत हर दिन की तरह हुई थी। आईपी नानी कराटे की प्रैक्टिस कर रही थी, तभी उनकी घड़ी में घंटी बजती है।
अरे, ये तो आविष्कार कुमार का मैसेज है। मुझे तुरंत उसके पास जाना होगा।
और आईपी नानी ने छोटू को फोन लगाया।
हेलो छोटू, तू अभी आजा, हमें कहीं पहुंचना है।
हाँ, अभी आया नानी। नानी, हम कहाँ जा रहे हैं?
हम जा रहे हैं आविष्कार कुमार की लैब में। वो यूनिवर्सिटी में मेरा फेवरेट स्टूडेंट रह चुका है और अब एक साइंटिस्ट है। मेरी बौद्धिका घड़ी भी उसी की इन्वेंशन है।
वाह।
अरे नानी, आप आ गए?
तुमने बुलाया तो आना ही पड़ेगा। और ये मेरा नाती है छोटू।
क्या नानी, मेरा नाम आदित्य है, छोटू नहीं।
हाय आदित्य।
हाय सर।
आविष्कार, क्या इमरजेंसी है?
मैं आपको नई इन्वेंशन दिखाना चाहता हूँ। गेस करो मैंने क्या बनाया होगा?
हवा में उड़ती कार?
नहीं।
मैं बोलूं? कोई ऐसी मशीन जिससे हम गायब हो जाएं?
बिल्कुल भी नहीं।
अब बहुत हो गया, अब बताओ ना तुमने क्या इन्वेंट किया है?
मैंने बनाई है एक टाइम मशीन।
क्या?
जी हाँ, एक टाइम मशीन जिससे हम अतीत और भविष्य में आ जा सकते हैं। आप बताओ, आप कौन से साल में जाना चाहते हो?
मुझे नानी का बचपन देखना है।
What?
चलो फिर, चलो फिर।
अरे, ये तो मेरे घर के पीछे वाले मैदान में आ गए हम। देखो देखो, वो देखो, वो मैं हूँ, क्रिकेट खेलती हुई।
अरे वाह नानी, आप बचपन से ही रॉकिंग हो।
हमें वापस जाना होगा। इसमें अभी ज्यादा फ्यूल नहीं है।
ये तो सचमुच बहुत ही ब्रिलियंट इन्वेंशन है। अब तुम सबसे पहले इसे पेटेंट करा लो।
पेटेंट कराने में झंझट बहुत है। मेरे पास तो इतना पेशेंस भी नहीं है। अब मैं अपना काम करूंगा या पेटेंट ऑफिस के चक्कर लगाऊंगा।
अरे नहीं सर, ये तो बहुत ही सिंपल है। पता है, मैंने एक जलेबी बनाने वाली मशीन का आविष्कार किया। अभी कुछ दिन पहले ही मैंने www.ipindia.nic.in पर जाकर पेटेंट फाइल किया है।
छोटू ठीक कह रहा है। अब सरकार ने सारा प्रोसेस बहुत ही आसान कर दिया है। तुम अपनी एप्लीकेशन ऑनलाइन भी फाइल कर सकते हो, और तो और वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग से हियरिंग भी हो जाएगी।
लेकिन जो सालों साल वेट करना पड़ता है, उसका क्या?
अब ये बात बहुत पुरानी हो गई है। आज की तारीख में भारत सरकार का प्रयास है कि 18 महीनों में ही पेटेंट ग्रांट हो जाए। उसके बाद कोई टेंशन नहीं, कोई भी तुम्हारे इस आविष्कार को इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकता। हाँ, अगर तुम चाहो तो एक फीस लेकर किसी को लाइसेंस कर सकते हो अपने आविष्कार को यूज करने के लिए।
ऐसा क्या? तो मैं आज ही अपना पेटेंट फाइल करता हूँ। हाँ, अब देखता हूँ कौन मेरे इन्वेंशंस को चोरी करता है।
भारत सरकार हमेशा आपके हक के लिए आपके साथ है। अपनी बौद्धिक संपदा को सुरक्षित करें और गर्व से आगे बढ़ें।
So how is the video? अच्छा, सब muted है. Okay. Now, ma'am, back to my slides.
Yes, ma'am, just a minute.
So in this video, we have seen that Avishkar has, jalebi banane ki machine. We have a different. So we can have also innovation in jalebi banane machine. Why can't we have why we have this colorful jalebi banane machine? We can have a different design also for this jalebi banane machine. Okay. If you made any machine that prepare, that jalebi in a circular manner.
Video is off.
Yes, ma'am.
Your video is off, ma'am.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. So, very good. Very nice. Thank you. So now next, moving to the trademark, I have already tell you the trademark registration is given for 10 years. After 10 years, you have to renew your trademark. Okay. Next. So in case of non-use, non-renewal or no protecting, the trademark will be lost. Okay. Now, next is copyright. Copyrights are the bundle of rights if you develop supporting video for the topic, ma'am. Okay. Now, the bundle of rights. Copyright, if you have written any content, okay, in the form of book, then you have a copyright. So, if you develop any software, if you have any app, then you have a copyright. If you develop any painting, okay, any character, like any Disney character, any Doraemon character, you have a copyright. Any videos you have created, which you are uploaded on YouTube, you have a copyright. Any images you are creating that you can say that it is my intellectual property, then you have a copyright. So copyright is a protection of a bundle of rights. So it comes have a different categories, like the work should be original, only then the patent office will protect your copyright. Next. So the copyright is given for the originality of the work. Okay, if you have an original work, the plagiarism is very low, then you have a protection of the copyright. Next. So Copyright. Okay, the features of the copyright. If you can license your book, if you develop any book, you write any book, being an author of the book, what you can do, you can give your right to the, you can license your that book to the publisher, and in that sense, you have an agreement between the publisher that how many copies you are selling to the people, to the to any vendors. I need the money for that. So that is a royalty, you can say. So we have an agreement between the publisher or between the author. Okay, so on the basis of that agreement, you can have a royalty from that particular copyright that you have generated. Okay, next. Next, we have a different subject matter for copyright. We have literary category, we have dramatic, we have music, artistic work, cinematographic work, and sound recording work. So out of these, if you have anything in your mind that, ma'am, I have developed any video, I have any picture, I want to have any music, I want to have some lyrics, and I want to go for copyright, then you can have a straightforward and you can file a copyright for the same. The charges for the copyright is only 500 rupees. In 500 rupees, you can protect your copyright. So we have different types of authors, like the author. If you write a story, if you write any work, any research paper, you can be called as an author. If you are a music composer, then there's a music work. Artistic, the artist that created a photograph or an image. Okay, so these are all the characters. Next. So copyright protects the economic right and the moral right. Okay. So why? So what is transferable now? The economic rights are transferable. The moral rights are not transferable. So recently, who has filed a copyright? Any Bollywood hero? Can you give any name in the chat box? Who has filed a copyright? One of the very known personality in the Bollywood. Can anyone have any guesses? Which famous personality has filed the copyright for its voice, for its name? Amitabh Bachchan. So Amitabh Bachchan recently have filed a copyright and nobody can use their voice. Nobody can use their name without their permission. Nobody can use their picture also without their permission. So that is why the economic and moral rights are very important in case of copyrights. Next. Copyright also has a very interesting case study. So I will again show you one picture. So I'm sharing my screen. Just wait. So I'm sharing my screen again. So very interesting case in the copyright. This is called the monkey case. So copyright infringement. The monkey case of in copyright infringement. Copyright infringement. See. So this is a very interesting case of monkey selfie picture. Selfie copyright case study. Okay, so have you seen this monkey? So sorry, I will play this video. No, I'll just go back. Just wait. See. So this is an image I will show here. So this selfie, okay. So there is again a very famous copyright infringement case. Now, what is this case all about? So this is a photographer who need the monkey photo. Okay, so he is searching a photo of any monkey. So on a single day, what happened? He go to the wildlife sanctuary. He find one monkey there, and he hang up one camera in side by position. Okay, so the one monkey came there, and what he do? He click one selfie photo of its own. So now the case comes into this picture that who has the copyright rights, whether the monkey got the copyright right or the cameraman get the copyright rights. So now this case go to the court, and now the wildlife sanctuary who have the right of that monkey, who जो उस monkey को इतने सालों से पाल रहे थे, तो they also came into this picture that जो मंकी था वो इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी हमारा था. ओके, हम उसको इतने सालों से वहां पे उसकी देख रेख करें. व्हाई ओनली द कॉर्पोरेट गेट द राइट्स? व्हाई कैंट वी गेट द राइट्स? सो दे फाइल अगेन द केस इन फॉर दिस कॉर्पोरेट इन्फ्रिंजमेंट. So now the court decide we cannot give the rights to the monkey. मंकी को तो हम कोई राइट्स दे नहीं सकते। तो फाइनली व्हाट हैपन, द फोटोग्राफर और वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी को दोनों को राइट्स दिए गए कि जो भी पिक्चर आपने क्लिक किया, जो सेल्फी पिक्चर इतनी पॉपुलर हुई, उसके लिए जो फोटो की जो कॉर्पोरेट राइट्स है वो किसको दिए जाएंगे, फोटोग्राफर को दिए जाएंगे। बिकॉज जिस कैमरा से फोटो खींची वो किसका था, वो फोटोग्राफर का था, उस कैमरामैन का था। सो दे हैव द इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी। और जो वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी है, बिकॉज मंकी की देख रेख वो कर रहे थे, तो वो उनकी प्रॉपर्टी थी, मंकी उनकी प्रॉपर्टी थी, तो इसलिए उनको भी राइट्स दिए जाएंगे। तो दोनों को राइट्स 50-50 डिवाइड हो गए। सो दीज आर द सम कॉपीराइट इन्फ्रिंजमेंट केसेस, जिसके बारे में हम कभी सोच नहीं सकते कि ऐसे भी केसेस कभी हो सकते हैं इन फ्यूचर। सो नाउ बैक टू माई स्लाइड्स। सो नेक्स्ट, copyright के बाद again we have a GI. Now GI is called geographical indication. Now what is this GI? So next ma'am, next GI पे ले आते हैं। So GI होता क्या है? GI is geographical indication. GI का मतलब है आगरे का पेठा, कांचीपुरम साड़ी, नागपुर ऑरेंजेस, और आपका जितने भी एग्जांपल्स मैं आपको दे रही हूँ, ठीक है, नागपुर ऑरेंजेस, आपका रत्नामी सेब, बिहार की शाही लीची, बनारस का पान, सो ऑल दे हैव द GI टैगिंग। what is GI called? Geographical indication. The product which is originated from that particular geography, okay, by using the environmental conditions, या फिर उनके सॉइल को यूज करके, उनके पैरामीटर्स को यूज करके, वहां की एनवायरमेंटल कंडीशन की वजह से जो प्रोडक्ट के अंदर खासियत निकल के आ रही है, जो करेक्टरिस्टिक्स डेवलप हुए हैं बिकॉज ऑफ दैट क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशंस, that is why we have a unique products. So they are very important, so that but nobody can copy that designs, nobody can copy that product. Okay, so like आगरे का पेठा कोई आगरा से ले जाके गाजियाबाद में जाके इसको ना बेचे, गाजियाबाद का पेठा। So that is why we have a GI. GI is filed by not by the inventors, by the producers of that particular area. So we have different examples here. Next, this is a Darjeeling tea. Okay, so this is the Darjeeling tea, Makrana save, Matlami save, Kanchipuram sari, Makrana ba. Then we have Katputli of Rajasthan, Bagh print of Madhya Pradesh. All we have a GI. Next, in foods also we have केसर, कश्मीरी केसर, बिहार की शाही लीची, आपका मेगा मागी पान, और ये आपके आपके जो भी अल्फांसो मैंगो। सो आईपी इज एवरीवेयर, आईपी सब जगह है। नाउ नेक्स्ट इज वैलिडिटी। Validity, patent for 10 years, patent for 20 years, design 10 years, trademark 10 years, GI 10 years, copyright, age of author plus 60 years. Okay. So the point to be remembered, the point that you have to keep in your mind, that you don't first file the patent, then go for publication. Click on this slide, ma'am. Next points to be remembered. Yes. फर्स्ट प्रोटेक्ट देन पब्लिश, पहले प्रोटेक्शन करें फिर पब्लिश करें। राइट्स टेरिटोरियल होते हैं। इफ यू फाइल द पेटेंट इन इंडिया, इट ओनली सिक्योर इन इंडिया। यू वांट टू फाइल द पेटेंट अब्रॉड, you have to go for PCT application route. Registration done by Government of India. So rights for limited period of time, like trademark for 10 years, patent for 20 years, no automatic relief. If you want a suit, patent first. Okay, need to file infringement suit in the court. Renewal fee you have to pay after the grant of the patent. Appointment of patent agent, like I am also a patent agent on the behalf of any university, on the behalf of any individual, I can help you in filing your patent applications. So accept the copyright and the trademarks. Okay, next, career opportunities. Again, if you are from science background, you have a career opportunity. If you have done a PhD, so you can enroll for examiner, you can go for controller positions. And others, we have patent agent, trademark agents, and patent litigation, and other opportunity in the private sector. Okay, so NIPAM is our training center where you can have a training programs for intellectual property rights. Now it's time for a quiz. Next 75. So can you please find out what are the famous trademarks in this? Pepsi? Write in the chat box. Fatafat write. Amul, Pepsi. बोलिए. Dabur. Lux, very good. Yes. Next. Babool, Cadbury, Dettol, very good. Dettol, और पेप्सी, डेटॉल, कैडबरी। नेक्स्ट करिए मैम, देखो अभी सबको पता चल जाएगी। टाटा। नेक्स्ट करो मैम। Show the next slide. Cadbury link. Very good. Next. So these are the answers for your quiz. See, Pepsi, Amul, Tata, Horlicks, Cadbury, Bata, Baboon, and Link. Next. Now find the IP. Tell me fatafat. What can be copyright and trademark and patent? First one is patent, trademark, copyright, design. What we can done for this first picture? Design. No, not design. For artist, yes. Copyright. Suman Roy. Very good. For second, two, design. Very good. Second is design. Third, the logo. No, Silky Jaiswal. No, not design. Have you seen that logo? See the logo. So logo can be protected under which category? Trademark. Very good, Virendra. Krishna, good. Next, four number. Four. Trademark. Very good. Five. The Coca-Cola bottle. The design of bottle will be under which category? Designs. Very good. Next. Okay, tell me the next answers. 78. What type of IP protects the painting painted by artist? Tell me which is the right answer. If an artist develop any painting, MF Hussain. Answer is MF Hussain. If they develop some paintings, what can be protected? Copyright. Very good, Neha Shukla. Very good. Next. Copyright. Next slide. So Sham Singh, very good. Next slide. Ritika, good. Next, what protects the intellectual property created by fashion designer? Fashion designer. Designs. Very good. Next. What protects intellectual property created by fashion designer? Designs? Yes. What protects the advantage break for bike developed by inventors? Patents. Very good. 81. Which is the GI? Tell me, which is the GI? Jaldi batao. Which is the GI in this? Nagpur oranges. Very good. Next. What does a trademark protects? Trademark protects what? Out of these? Logos, names, and brands. Very good. Congratulations to Neha Shukla. Very good. Right answer. Abhishek, Abhinav. Very good. Next. How long a patent last? Silky, good. How long a patent last? For Hindu, 20 years. Good, Neha. Virendra, good. Sneha, good. No, Sneha, not 10 years, beta. 12, 20 years. Kajal, Mansi, good. Next. If you write an original story, so what type of intellectual property gives the right to decide who can make and sell copies of your work? अगर आप कोई स्टोरी लिखते हैं तो क्या किस में प्रोटेक्ट करेंगे उसको? कॉपीराइट. वेरी गुड. नेहा शुक्ला, टीना, वीरेंद्र. वेरी नाइस. नेक्स्ट. If you write next, if a cricketer set up its own company to sell its own range of clothes, तो किस में हम उसको रजिस्टर करेंगे? कॉपीराइट में नहीं. No, not copyright. Trademark, yes. Or designs. Trademark and design is the right answer. Okay, next. Imagine if a company develops a new technology. अगर टेक्नोलॉजी की मैं बात करती हूँ तो हम किस में उसको प्रोटेक्ट करेंगे? पेटेंट, ट्रेडमार्क, कॉपीराइट, डिजाइन. पेटेंट. वेरी गुड. प्रियांशी, वेरी गुड. सुमन, वेरी गुड. सुमन रॉय सर. Pooja Chaudhary, very nice. So all the participants have given a very good and correct answers, and thank you for your so you have listened my lecture in a very कान खोल के आप लोगों ने lecture सुना, and I think you have cleared the doubts what can be patented, trademark, copyright and design. So intellectual property can be created by human mind. It can be a patent. अगर कोई टेक्नोलॉजी की बात करते हैं, कोई कॉपीराइट, अगर रिसर्च वर्क है, अनपब्लिश वर्क है तो कॉपीराइट फाइल करेंगे. कोई इमेज है, साउंड रिकॉर्डिंग वर्क है, कोई बॉटल का डिजाइन है, कोई भी डिजाइन है उसको डिजाइन में फाइल करेंगे. ओके. So if you have any questions, any queries, you can ask. Thank you. Thank you for listening and enjoying the session. Thank you, Shivam.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for broadening our outlook on
So if
IPR.
you, yeah, I just wanted to tell you one thing, like from the audience, if anybody is interested for any training programs, also any internships, also we are open for that, because if anybody is interested for any patent internships or any corporate or design internships, so you can connect me anytime. So we have an office in Noida. So you can get this opportunity. So that in future, if you want to develop any career in IPR, so you can join us. Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm sure all fellow participants got the clear understanding about the topic. The session, ma'am, indeed was very interesting and informative, and the way you have shared the content is commendable. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now it is the
Thank
time
you.
for group photograph. I request all the participants to kindly turn on their cameras so that the technical team can take the screenshot of the session.
Mhm.
I again request all the participants to kindly turn on their cameras so that we can take the screenshot of the session. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Now it is actually, okay. I request again all the participants to please kindly turn on their cameras. Yeah, our technical team is taking the screenshot. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Pooja ma'am, we have received some questions. Ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Yes, you can.
Like I have received one question, like how can I find out?
I am unmuted.
Okay, how can I find out if someone else is using a trademark I am interested in registering? Should I repeat the question, ma'am?
Yes, yes, yes.
How can I
Yeah.
find out if someone else is using a trademark I am interested in registering?
Okay, so you have to go to the IPO website for the trademark search. Okay, and use it, whatever the logo that you want to protect or what is the name that you want to protect. You go to the trademark search, and you have to find out first the class for that particular product. Like you going to start your own business. If you get the no, like Google पे आप डालना क्लास, जो भी क्लास में प्रोडक्ट आपका, जो भी सर्विस आप देना चाहते हैं, तो एक पर्टिकुलर क्लास निकल के आती है। जैसे सर्विस के लिए 41 क्लास है, या फिर अगर आप कोई साबुन बेच रहे हैं या परफ्यूम बना रहे हैं या कोई भी क्लास है आपकी, तो वहां से आप पहले क्लास आइडेंटिफाई कर लो। क्लास आइडेंटिफाई करने के बाद व्हेन यू केम टू नो दैट 39 इज द माय क्लास, so you put that name in the trademark search and put that class. So the logos which are already there, the logos which are already filed by any other person, you get the list over there. So if you found the similar result that this name is already registered, this name is already there. For example, I'm just giving an example. MIT one is Meerut Institute of Engineering Technology. MIT one is Muradnagar Institute of Engineering Technology. So
Yes.
both names are similar. Okay, so the both are running an education institute, both are running going to give the same services. So when now the third party is again going to file the same for the MIT, for the education institution, the patent office will not allowed to file the same MIT for the institution. But now if you are going to file the MIT for the shoes, okay, you want to open a shoe, shop. Now you will write MIT shoe shop. So for that particular class, if somebody has not used the MIT, then only you can get a chance to file the trademark for that particular class. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So by one, you can also check, or you can connect me. I can check whether that trademark is already available or not, already used by any person or not. Based on that search report, you can get a clear picture okay, whether we have to go ahead with that trademark or not. So Neha Shukla, you can write down my number 9910627125. So if you have any queries, any doubt, you can ask anytime. I will help you. I will dare to help you in any like for any intellectual property rights. 9910627125. Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am. There are two
Any
more
other
questions
question?
for you, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Another question is, can I protect my trademark by registering it before I start to use it?
Yes. You can.
Okay. Ma'am,
Okay.
another question. Okay, ma'am. Another question is, what are generally the issues of IPR which we have to be taken care of?
See, the general issues of the intellectual property. So they're asking about the trademark.
Yes,
IPR.
ma'am. General issues.
जनरल इश्यूज जो जनरली रहते हैं कि हम लोग क्या करते हैं अपनी स्टार्टअप शुरू कर लेते हैं ठीक है और बाद में हम लोग नहीं सोचते हैं कि हम उसको प्रोटेक्ट करना है कि नहीं नाउ द समबडी इज अगेन कॉपिंग योर आइडिया लाइक योर स्कूल फ्रेंड योर कॉलेज फ्रेंड और योर फैकल्टी इवन ऑल्सो ओके पता चला फैकल्टी ने अपने नाम से उसको फाइल करा लिया पेटेंट आपने उनको सिर्फ आइडिया बताया एंड कल को जब आपको पता चला ये तो मैंने मैम सर को आइडिया बताया था इनका तो पेटेंट भी फाइल हो गया नाउ हाउ कैन यू स्टॉप दैट पर्सन so it's better you don't have to disclose your work unless and until file the patent first, then only you can disclose your work. Otherwise, what happen? Conflict will arises. More
Okay.
competitor will come into your picture. Okay, so you cannot stop every person by saying this is my logo, this is my work. So if you have a protection of your copyright or patent or trademark, you don't have to do nothing. You just send a notice from the lawyer and every work should be done by them. Okay, so better to protect first, then only disclose your work.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your views, and I hope this brings more clarity to our thoughts.
Yes, thank you.
Dear participants, now I request everyone to kindly spare a few minutes of your time and share your feedback on today's webinar using the link that is available in the chat box. Your feedback is valuable to us and would help us in driving our similar initiatives in the future more effectively and efficiently. The link is shared in the chat box, and it is mandatory to fill out the feedback form to get the certificate. And please fill all the details correctly as it cannot be filed again.
Thank you everybody. Thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
so
Take
much,
care.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Now again, I would like to share the information about the international conference, which is to be conducted by IPEM Ghaziabad on 27th January 2024 on paradigm shift in business and management, challenges and opportunities of quality sustenance and enhancement in higher education. In association with Nilay Field Consultancy and Training, Malaysia, and Ghaziabad Management Association. We invite original papers from interested professionals, researchers to present and participate in the conference and to interconnect all these issues with paradigm shift in business and management. Selected papers will be considered for publishing in Scopus UGC Care listed journals on the terms and conditions of the respected journals. All the other papers submitted to the conference will be reviewed by the experts in relevant areas, and accepted papers will be published in the Journal of IPM or in the form of an edited book with ISBN number. The Journal of IPM is double-blind, peer-reviewed, and refereed in index in JGate cross-reference, Google Scholar, and ResearchGate. Each paper published in the Journal of IPM will be provided DOI. Now, I would like to call the convener of the conference, Associate Professor Dr. Divya Rana, for the vote of thanks. Over to Divya, ma'am.
Thank you, Ritu ma'am. A warm and graceful good afternoon to our honorable speaker, faculty members, and students. This international webinar on IPR with respect to academic entrepreneur innovation to be organized by Management Department, R&D Cell, Entrepreneurship and Innovation Club has been a great success so far as it imparted a lot of knowledge to all the participants. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked really hard to make this international webinar possible. I, Dr. Divya Rana, on the behalf of IPM family, first of all, my sincere thanks to our speaker, Ms. Pooja Kumar, NIPAN IP professional, registered patent agent, entrepreneur and startup facilitator, who spread time from their busiest schedule to grace this international webinar. It really means a lot to us, ma'am. Ms. Kumar, you truly makes this day full of knowledge for us. Your deep and intellectual way of imparting knowledge on IPR, filing procedure, application processing, career opportunities with lots of past and current examples and many more. We have no words to offer gratitude for your valuable presence in this international webinar. Thank you for sharing so deep and informative issues related to IPR. I would also like to thank the people who worked behind the scene to make this international webinar happen. Thank you to our technical team and anchor. A big thanks to our faculty committee. Also thank you to all the participants, national and international, for attending this international webinar and paying attention. We are sharing the feedback form in chat box. Kindly fill it so that the certificate can be issued. Once again, thank you to all.
Dear participants, we are sharing the feedback form in the group as well. Please fill the form to get the certificate. It is mandatory to fill the form. Thank you all. Dear participants, the feedback form is already shared in the group. Kindly fill it to get the certificate.